Everyone, it's Jamie Zebra 23. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Excuse me. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot Messages for the Collective. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. I hope everyone's doing wonderful. I am going to grab some coffee and then I will get started. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hey everyone, happy Sunday. So let me grab my coffee and I will get started. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Happy Sunday. This is the Sunday Tarot Messages for the Collective. Oh yes, I'm just grabbing my coffee. If you guys are like, where is she? What's she doing? I am multitasking as always. As most of you know, I am a mother, so I must tend to the children. These lids are playing games. Oh, I think it's from the wrong set. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Wrong set. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot Messages, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am trying to find a lid that fits my cup. Okay, found it. Okay. Okay. I hope everybody is doing great this morning. I hope life is good. I'm Jamie Zebra 23, everyone. I had to unplug something so I could plug something else in. So now I can unplug that, plug this back in. Oh, yeah. Just call me MacGyver. Okay. So I do start with the 23rd Psalm. Hey, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. So I do start with the 23rd Psalm. These messages are intended to be positive messages, but occasionally a negative message or a warning may come out. And I'm going to share it with you, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. I'm trying to find a lighter. So I can light my pumpkin candle. I have been so busy organizing everything. Anytime there's like a full moon or any kind of like a moon cycle coming, it always gives me so much energy. I get like reinvigorated. I don't know if anybody else, I know some people sleep, they get sleepy. That usually means that there's something that needs to be cleansed off if you do get sleepy during that time. Does it say somebody's birthday? Is it somebody's birthday? Happy birthday. I got to get closer. I promise to start the Sunday messages after this. I promise. Okay. I can't see. Hey, oh, Cindy. Hey, Cindy. What's the weather like in Canada? Sassy Mama. Happy Sunday. Diana. Good morning. Have a wonderful tomorrow's. Oh, happy birthday tomorrow, the 16th, Diana. Thank you, one Sassy Mama, for your support. Hey, Heather. Hi. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Just keep in mind, I love your comments. Keep them coming. I will go through them at the end of the live because the tripod and the camera's too far away. I can't reach it. Okay, so if you guys are watching the playback, I promise I'm starting the Sunday messages right now. We are 5 minutes and 5:22 in, 5:22. I probably won't remember that, but I'll try. Okay, let me make this bigger so I can read it. Okay, I'm starting now. Why is this happening? That's too big. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so I had an amazing week. It was a week of epiphanies, a week of spiritual awakenings. And I know you guys are like, Jamie, like, what is this, your thousands spiritual awakening? Yeah. Spirit will give you an awakening each time you pass a level. So kind of like, grade 1 through 12. If you're in second grade, but you have the reading level of a 12th grader, and academically you're a 12th grader, you get skipped. You get to go ahead. So that's why all the frequent, it's the levels of consciousness. There is a diagram of that, how it works. So once you've dropped ego, once you've dropped fear, once you've dropped all these different, once you no longer have racist views, once you no longer take every little thing personally, once you no longer, it's like a cleansing of yourself and your soul, you get to reach certain levels. Like once you're like, you know what? I might be under the bridge eating, but you know what? The day is beautiful. The sun is out. Or you might be like, you know what? I have $1 million, but I think I will go and get myself a double cheeseburger from McDonald's and watch TV all day. That kind of thing. Like living through your true self. What do you like? It doesn't have to be what other people like. You actually being your authentic self and liking what you like. In all ways. It's not just like in one, not just about material things, but just mentally, emotionally, that kind of thing. Okay, so my meditation music is on. All right, let's go. So these are the Archangel Michael cards. So I'm going to start with these. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Sunday tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know right now? Okay, honor and trust your feelings. That was the first card out. Sunday tarot messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? Okay. Shield yourself from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I ask that you protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And then you could name a specific person or situation that you want to be kept safe. So this could be from any kind of negativity. This could be, energetically. This could be physically. It's times are hard right now. There's a lot of people committing more crimes than usual. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And then it's honor and trust your feelings. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Through Jesus' name, amen. So for some of you, let's say you're like, I met someone, and although they're smiling at me, although they're seemingly kind to me, I just don't trust them or like them. Honor and trust your feelings. I've said it so many times on my channel. Shanann Watts, Chris Watts, the woman he took out, his wife and 3 kids because she was pregnant. When Chris first sent Shanann Watts a message on Facebook, she had a very bad feeling. It was her family members that urged her, no, you need to message him back. He looks good on paper. He's got a job. He's halfway decent looking. No, you need to message him back. She goes, I don't feel right about that. Something just doesn't feel right. Whatever it may be, no matter how it looks, you trust your gut feeling first. Always trust your gut feeling first. Now, focus upon divine and perfect health. Thank you, Archangel Michael. God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously thank you, God and Archangel Michael, for you continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. So for some of you, are you drinking? Are you drugging? Are you overeating? Are you not eating? Are you doing something that does not support good health? So if so, focus upon divine and perfect health, mind, body, and spirit, all things. Thank you, Archangel Michael. From Archangel Michael, you and your loved ones are safe. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. You can put specific names if you want. Please help me feel secure and at peace and fill me with faith so that I may focus upon my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. So most of you know, if you focus on fear, that blocks your root chakra. Your root chakra has to do with stability, having the things that you need, safety, feeling secure. So a lot of times people will try to create fear or even paranoia. And then if that happens, that blocks your root chakra, which blocks your money flow. So just keep that in mind, everyone. So just know Archangel Michael is with you guys, protecting you, keeping you safe. So those are things that you don't have to worry about. Okay. Sunday tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. So Dorian 2 cards do not have revert, like they're not meant to be reversed at all, like meanings. So I'm going to read them, as though they're all upright. Oh, we got 2 7s so far and an ace. Two 7s, 2 8s. And then the 2 of autumn is at the bottom of the deck. Bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. So we all have chores to do, right? There's chores that we have to do. It's like, oh, now I got to go over here and then I got to go to the other side of town. I got to do this. Do it with positivity. And I know you guys are like, but Jamie, how can I be positive about having to do chores? Well, there's a lot of people who wish that they could get up and do chores. There's a lot of people who are homebound. There's a lot of people who are paralyzed. There's lots of people who have a lot of problems. So they would gladly trade places with you. There are some people running errands barefoot, 5-10 miles from where they live, and then they got to walk 5-10 miles back. So you being able to get into a vehicle, you can afford gas, and you can afford to go to these different places to get your appointments done, to get your errands done, is actually would be considered a luxury to a lot of people. So when you think of it like that, try to reprogram the brain. Because as I've told you guys over the years, I went to a self-help seminar that Mary Kay made it mandatory that we go to. This was back when, like 25 years ago. There was a man named Larry DNG. And I guess apparently all of us, our brains are wired. This was 25 years ago, so I'm sure it's higher. The number is higher now. That we're programmed to think 85% negative. So if somebody's looking at you, 85% of our thought process will say, oh, they're looking at me because they don't like me. Or, oh, people are staring at me. They must think I'm stupid, or they must think this. That's a lie that your brain says. Like, it's 85%. It's programmed to be negative. Oh my goodness, something bad's going to happen today. I know it. Our minds are programmed that way. And again, that was 25 years ago. So just imagine how negative the minds are now. So just keep that in mind. So bring fun into everything that you do. You know, when you start being like, oh my God, I gotta wake up now. Thank God I have air in my lungs. There's a lot of people who aren't here right now. Thank God for this. And it's a little bit easier for me to talk like that because my grandma did program into our head since we were little kids to think positive. Like, is the glass half full? Is the glass half empty? When my brothers and I were fighting, she'd be like, I wish my sister was here with me. I'd give her a hug. You kids are fist fighting and complaining that that one rubbed their foot against yours. I wish my sister was here to rub her foot against mine. So just think about that. A lot can change in a year. So if you're having trouble with your children, your parents, your friends, your family, a lot can change in a year. So try to be the bigger person if you can, but there are cases where you cannot. If somebody's trying to harm you, of course you can't, you got to match energy. So now we got the 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So with the 2 of Autumn here, bring fun into everything you do. And then now we've got procrastination. That kind of goes along with the same thing of, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't want to run my errands. I don't want to wake up. Oh, no, I'm just going to oversleep and I'll do it tomorrow. It's saying you guys need to get things done. Get up and get it done. With the 7 of Spring, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe in. Courageously stand up for yourself. There could also be somebody who's overstepping your boundaries and you guys are like, letting go, just don't let it go. If somebody's overstepping, you immediately cut that shit off. Immediately. And then we have Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So some of you have ideas in your head about what you want to do, but it's like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm really going to do it this time, but then you don't do it. Okay, I promise tomorrow I'm going to do it. I promise, but then you don't do it. It's time to take action. Please do it. And then we have 8 of Spring. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events, or changes. So for some of you, there could be, let's say your schedule is automatically, not automatically, but all of a sudden drastically changed. Whereas maybe, you were driving your kids, dropping them off to school every day, and then now maybe there's no school. School's closed for a little while. Or let's say you break your leg, or let's say, you lose your job. Things are going to change. So it's just saying here that there could be stress from these drastic changes that are coming. Also, some of you may be going under the knife. You may be having some surgery here. And it is saying here that you guys may be underestimating the downtime that you're going to have. I cannot see the comments, but good morning, everyone. I'm too far away. I can't read the comments, but good morning, everyone. Now we have 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So a lot of you have already done the research. A lot of you will continue to do the research. So what's going to happen here is you guys, you need to do more research before proceeding. I feel like some of you, maybe you already have the education under your belt and maybe you don't realize this. So for some of you, you already have the education, you don't realize it. So you maybe years ago, it was like, oh, well, I had to have this many hours to do this job, or I had to have, this certain set of skills, or I had to have this to do that. It is saying here that for some of you, you already have it. So whatever you were certified in, it looks like you will get what you need. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Tarot messages. I hope everyone's doing great this morning. Thank you for the comments, everyone. Keep them coming. Okay, so we have the Princess of Autumn, or I'm sorry, Princess of Spring. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So for some of you, it is time to go after your dreams. For some of you, as this whole set has been saying, stop procrastinating and get it done. It's time now to go and get it done. So anything that you guys are trying to work on, if you're trying to go back to school, if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to start a social media account, it's saying do it. Now let's go to the next deck of cards. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. The weather has been so great lately. Let's see. Sunday Tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. I hope everyone is doing wonderful out there. I hope life is good. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. So some of you, intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. So somebody is reminiscing an earth sign. You could be the earth sign and someone's reminiscing about you, or vice versa. But it is showing here that there is an earth sign that is reminiscing about maybe a wedding, reminiscing about a honeymoon stage that you guys had, reminiscing about back when you guys were in a relationship. Manifest. Okay, so this person is trying to manifest you back into their life. So this could be a combination of an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and a water sign, Cancer, Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is the water sign. Earth is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So this person is trying to manifest you back into their life, possibly to marry you or have a honeymoon stage with you. And then we have health. Health issues could arise for some of you. And then they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. And yes, luck is on your side. So for some of you, luck is on your side, and then commitment, things are serious. Let me pick up that card. My skirt is very short, so I'm going to scoot this way and bend over to get it. Okay. And then we say, no, now it's saying here, no, it's not the time. And then we have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so some of you have an earth sign that wants to get back together with you. They're reminiscing about the past. They want to start over. They want to be with you. But Spirit is saying it's not the right time. Also, somebody could have a health issue, and this could be the exact reason why they want you back. This could be the exact reason why they want you back. Maybe they have a health issue. They want you to pay for things. That's what it's looking like to me. They want you to pay for everything. Give me 1 second, guys. As I mentioned before, I'm a mother, so I'm multitasking. I hope everybody's had a great weekend so far. Also, I did post the weekly messages for all 12 zodiac signs. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment. That would be super duper lovely. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe and comment on this video as well. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope everyone's doing wonderful. Okay, guys, I am back. All right, so what I was saying is this. Okay, so yeah, an earth sign wants you back. They're reminiscing about the past. We also have here, make sure you're paying attention to your health. Remember, the cards were discussing that earlier. The Archangel Michael deck was talking about health. So make sure that you're taking good care of yourselves. Make sure you're putting healthy things in your body. Make sure that you are getting a little bit of exercise, somewhat. Now we have, it's not the right time. And then we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if some of you were dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius and you felt like they don't seem that interested or they're not giving me enough time or attention, it's because it's not the right time. For others of you, if you happen to be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, and someone's treating you this way, the timing is off. So before it becomes like bad blood or something, maybe just take a step back and then they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. And then we have luck is on your side. Now let's go to another deck. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to get as much in as I can. Because as you guys know, when my oldest is up, I can't really do much. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. So just maybe this could be somebody you're dealing with, or this could be you guys. Okay, so let's do the chakra deck. The amount of envy and hatred that I've noticed this week is nuts. As you guys know, I'm in my safe little bubble, you know, meditating, drinking my green tea, you know, putting my holiday decorations up, you know, getting prepped for Christmas and all that stuff. Focusing on my kids. My son has golf lessons I have to go to. You know, we're kind of just like boring, just like living our lives. So I never really noticed like obsession, hate, and negative. Like I've had lots of stalkers. I mean, I have several restraining orders out currently on people that are obsessed with me. So I know about the obsession part, but like the straight up envy part, I was like, oh my God, for real? For real? I just found this out yesterday. I had somebody come up to me that lives near me and say, hey, I need to text you. And the crap they told me and the people that they named, and I know they were telling the truth because they specifically said, you know, specific incidents. And I'm like, I didn't even know, I swear this, I didn't even know anybody noticed me. I was like, what the hell? Me? I'm like, people are envious of me? People are pocket watching me? I was like, oh my God, for real? Because like I said, I'm busy. I've got an adult special needs child. I've got a toddler. You know, I got my hand, I own a business. I mean, I'm busy. So I guess I never really noticed to look. It made me giggle, but I'm like, wow. And it kind of made me feel sad because how hurt does a person have to be obsessed with someone else? I could not imagine taking time away from my kids to obsess over someone else. I could not imagine taking time away from my sleep to obsess over. But see, again, I can't relate to that stuff, so I don't know. But I think it's just that I don't think it's just about me. I think it's like the sign of the times. Like people are kind of sick in the head now. They've always been a little sick, but like as the years go on, people are getting more and more mentally ill. Because the spirit of envy is a demonic. It's a demonic attachment. It's a demon. When you're envious and jealous of others, that's a demonic attachment. It just is. It's weird. All right, let's see. They need to like get holy water. They need an exorcism. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. And I will say a lot of them are poverty stricken, which is another thing I kind of never noticed. Like, because again, I don't pocket watch. But I'm like, wow, maybe if they would put some time and energy into like their funds or getting a job or something, maybe they wouldn't be so poverty stricken. But again, what do I know? All right, anyway, Sunday tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. For the collective, what does the collective need to know right now? Workaholic, impartiality, and quest and vanity and balance. Okay, I'm going to look up the word impartiality because in my mind, this word means to me kind of like indifferent. I'm not sure if it is the exact same thing, but I've always seen this card and thought indifferent. Like either way, I don't care. But let's see. Okay. Equal treatment of all rivals or disputants. Fairness entries had to be submitted under the pseudonym to ensure impartiality in the judging process. So fairness, equal treatment for everyone. Okay, in order to judge, I've got to see all of it, and I got to be fair whether it's to someone I like or don't like. Okay, so workaholic, impartiality, and quest. Okay, so the punishment must fit the crime. So it's saying here that the reason why somebody's negativity did not work, even though they worked so hard at it, is because it was unfair. In case you guys didn't know, I'm getting over COVID. I was told I had COVID like a week and a half ago, so I'm feeling much better now. I have like a slight cough left. Okay, so we have quest, and then we got vanity. So some of you are workaholics. You work, and you don't care, you just work. Now with this fairness stuff, there is somebody that is a little bit out to get you, but it's saying here that the scales are balanced. Now we have quest and vanity. So for some of you, maybe you're on a quest for the fountain of youth. Maybe you're on a quest for the new ways of staying youthful, or new ways of looking nice. You guys, maybe you guys want to experiment with hair, makeup. Maybe if you're a man, maybe you want to get, I don't know what men get. Their beard trimmed. I don't know what men do. Is their beard trimmed or something? I've always been with very masculine men that never really, I never saw them being metrosexual. So, but I know nowadays, men are, they get pedicures and manicures and nail polish and then what is it? The spray tint, it's a spray beard. They might go get a spray beard. So somebody out there could be going to get a spray beard. To each their own. I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing because the way it sounds. Hey babe, I'll be back later. I'm going to get a spray on beard. I'll be back a little later. Big Daddy's getting a spray on beard. It's about that time. It's starting to fade. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so we have quest, vanity, and then we have balance. So it is saying here that some of you may be going overboard with the plastic surgery. So it's just saying have some balance. Some of you may be full-on eating disorder. Have some balance. Some of you may be full-on, get thinner, blank trying. Let's not do that. Let's be safe. Let's be healthy about it. And then we have forgiveness, victim discovery. So now that some of you have discovered that you were being mistreated, it's saying here that the victim wants your forgiveness. I'm sorry. The victimizer wants your forgiveness. Forgiveness, victim discovery. Now that the victim has discovered, somebody wants your forgiveness. And then we have facade. So there's a fake apology coming, and then mysticism. Yep, look at this, black magic. Yep, somebody's trying to come in and act like they're Little Miss or Mr. Innocent. Yeah. Now we also have your joy and expansion and perseverance. Again, God is preparing a table for you in front of your enemies. So whatever's gone down, I feel like this has to do with a job. So for some of you at work, somebody really tried to sabotage you. They've made your job a living hell. You step into the building or you step into the place and you just feel dread. So I feel like this message is for people who maybe work in an office, not a home setting, but an office setting. There was a lot of stuff done behind the scenes that you were not aware of. Now that the cookie is crumbling in your favor, now they want to come back in and try to make amends. They don't. It's fake. Don't believe them. It's the same people smiling in your face or pretending to be nice to you, the ones that were doing this. So they might say, no, he did it over there. She did it. It wasn't me. I didn't mean to. I didn't. Yeah, they did. Also, I do feel like some of you are doing a lot of black magic on someone. And that's why all these bad things are happening to them, because they messed with you. So somebody's like, no, please, just, I'm sorry. Just don't hurt me. But I mean, yeah. Some of you are like, but wait, I thought you wanted to play. Come back. I thought you wanted to play. With grief, complacency, and miracle. Yeah. Someone is literally going through grief and they're stuck in it. And when I say grief, I'm not talking about grieving. I'm not talking about like loss of a loved one. I'm talking about like they're in grief for their bad behavior. And it's also saying that was also a part of their destiny. I'm going to tell you guys something. And then we have miracle. So again, a seat being prepared before in front of your enemies. God is preparing a table before him in front of your enemies. And I know what I'm about to say may upset some people, so I get it. Trigger warning, trigger warning. Whether we want to believe it or not, every experience that we have teaches us something. Every experience, it teaches us something. Whether it be a good experience or a bad experience, right? So anytime something happens, you have to think, next time I'll do it different. Next time I'll proceed differently. You know what? Next time I won't do A, B, and C. In the future, I won't do A, B, and C. It's kind of like that. Good to know. You know, I'll note that. Thank you. It's that kind of a vibe. So although some of you may be in the Chicken Little, because again, the levels of consciousness, the table of consciousness, when we're in that, Chicken Little, the sky's falling. You did not pass the test. Well, when you're like, I'll step out of the way. It looks like the sky is falling. I'll let it fall over here. I'll sweep it up, clean it up, and now I will act accordingly. You know, when shots are fired, you step away from the window, and then it's your turn, right? However it may go, right? Fake friend. Next time I'll be a little bit more careful who I befriend so I don't have this problem again. You don't crawl into bed and pull up the covers. You say, good to know. Now I know how to proceed. That's how this works. That's how it should work. But it's all about mindset. If your mind is not right and if you're not aware of this, then of course you will lose every time. And when I say lose, you will get knocked back mentally, emotionally, spiritually, 5 steps forward, 20 steps back. So the whole point is when these things occur to keep trucking. So some of you may be going through a divorce. That's not good, especially if you funded this person or gave the best years of your life to this person. You asked for nothing in return, and now you're screwed. So, I can't go back, but I can go forward. So this next time around, will I allow myself to get used and abused? Ladies, I mentioned this on my social hour yesterday. So for my ladies, if you fund a man, he no longer looks at you as a romantic interest. You are then his caretaker. Ladies, don't fund men. Don't do it. If you fund a man, you become his caretaker. Then he seeks out a romantic interest. Don't do that. If you guarantee you want a man to walk, if you're a female and you want a man to walk away from you, if that's what you really want, pay all of his bills. Pay all of his bills and watch how quick he's on the internet looking for another woman. Don't do that. And I'm going to clarify like I did last night. If you were with a provider for 25, 30, 100 years, and he's provided for you, and he loses his job after providing for you, and you have the funds, of course, support your husband. Of course. But don't come out the gate with a homeless man with a trash bag of his belongings and pay all of his bills. And then wonder why he walks away from you and he's with another woman. Like, don't be crazy. And again, my point was take responsibility. If you do certain things, there's going to be certain outcomes, right? If you're always giving, you're going to attract takers, right? So just be careful with that. All right, Sunday Tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know right now? Sunday Tarot messages to carry over for the week. Matt, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So we've had a few cards talking about fairness. If there's any kind of injustice, it's saying here that it'll be, it'll be dealt with in a just and fair manner. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Then we have Green Terra Buddha. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Ain, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. And then we have Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So there could be children around you that need your help right now. Maybe some of you have to do a cleanse on your children. Maybe some of you have to, reprogram your children's minds. When we send our children off to school, they're exposed to so much negativity. It's a cesspool. We all know it. We know it, right? We all know it. So it's very important that you instill in your children self-esteem, boundaries, how you respond to certain people, what certain things mean. I've been drilling into my child's head about envy and jealousy and things like that and why people act a certain way and the psychology of it all. And this little one, oh man. He could probably help a lot of you out. Yeah. He's like, oh my God, Mom, there was a pathetic boy in my class and I think he was envious of another boy because this other boy had a cool shirt on and you could just tell he was so envious. I was like, and what did you do? I ignored him because he wasn't worth my time and energy. Okay, so something is going to be dealt with in a fair and just manner. So whatever's going on, so some of you may or may not know what's going on, but it's going to be handled in a fair and just manner. And now, anytime I see that handled in a fair and just manner, it makes me think that something possibly tragic may happen to someone, and this tragic was meant to happen to teach somebody a lesson. Of course, I'm not wishing bad on anyone, but I don't get to say what ancestors or karma or any of that does, right? That's not my choice. I'm just Jamie Zebra 23. I don't decide what they do, right? I don't have that power. But it is saying here that some of you do have so many different things you need to get done. You're going to have to ask other people for help. And when it says take a risk, it's saying here that maybe for some of you, it is a risk to ask for some help. There was a point where my oldest was so out of control, and any of you out there that do have special needs children with behavioral issues, you will understand. And for those of you that don't, congratulations. I hope you never understand. But there was a time where there was food all over my walls. There was a time where it was drama central all day, every day, meltdowns. For those of you with special needs kids, it's basically like the terrible twos, but a 6 foot tall person having the terrible twos all day, every day, like a bull in a china shop. So, I'm not the type to ever ask for help. So I hired a maid service to come in, and they were coming in once a week to help me. I got a companion so that we could go to the zoo and other places. These are things that I never would have thought to do before, because I can do it myself. I can do it myself. So maybe some of you, maybe it isn't as drastic as my situation was. Maybe you just need someone to help you go pick up your kids from school. Maybe you need to ask your ex or your current person, can you help me pick up the kids from school? Ask your sister, your mother, hey, I need an hour to myself. Could you watch my son or daughter or my 100 kids for an hour? Maybe some of you have to get your groceries delivered because you just cannot go into the grocery store and do that because you just don't have the time. 444. The archangels are confirming. So there could be some situations here where, where you do have to multitask. And then it's saying here that you might feel like you're taking a risk. You know, when you're the type of person that doesn't ask for any help, and then you have to, your mind goes a lot of different places. Now, do people think I'm weak because I can't do everything? Are they going to get it done right? Because I'm the only one that can do it, so I don't think they can do it right. Or what if something bad happens and it's because I need a 5-minute break? So if you're one of those people that thinks like that, it's saying here, take a risk. And I'm telling you guys, I know a lot of you don't, you know, you have your own beliefs, and that's fine. Everyone's welcome here. But some of you really need to be like, God, listen, I don't know what to do. If this is your situation, God, I don't know what to do. You're going to have to show me, because I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I don't know which way to go. I don't know to go left. I don't know whether to go right. All I know is I can't anymore. Please tell me what to do. Show me. And I'm telling you, God will download it to me, or download it to you guys. That's what happened to me a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. That's what I did. I literally did that. And the next day I had a dream, and then there was a sign on my Facebook, can come today. Maid can come today. Cleaning your house. 3 people for this price today. Coming to your house today. I called them and they came to my house that day. Yeah. No, you guys were like, but Jamie, duh, you could have hired a maid. Maybe for some of you, asking for, like, there are some people out here that's like, you do this, you do that, you do this. I'm just going to sit home and I'm going to eat bonbons. And more power to you if you're one of those. I wish I could have the courage to be like that. I wish. I would feel embarrassed. I would. But see, is my mindset correct? No. Why should anybody ever feel embarrassed for getting some help? But my mindset, I would feel embarrassed. Someone to come wash my dishes. Like, and when the maids were here, they were telling me, like, go sit or go rest, or you can leave and come back later. Like, because I was like right there trying to do the dishes with them. They're like, no, we got this. We got this. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. So some of you in your current times, because this was me before, everything's good now. I don't have those issues anymore. Everything's great. So current times, you guys have this problem where you do need some help. Where maybe you're like, man, I need a ride. I can't afford Uber, or I don't have the time or energy to take the bus. Could you maybe give me a ride? I think you go to the same location I do. Could we carpool and I'll just chuck you gas money every week? Could we do that? Maybe some of you were like, I can't. I could never ask for help. That would be too embarrassing. What if they say no and then I feel stupid? You know, I that's the vibes I'm getting. Some of you are like, maybe there is help right there, but you're like, I don't know. Sunday tarot messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? We have Sun. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. And this could be son or daughter. Oh, son and daughter came out. And children. Son. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Daughter. The answers to your question involves your daughter. And then we have children. Your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose. And then we have the other card that also talked about your connection with children. So for some of you, maybe you guys are first-time parents, and maybe your children are just learning to walk. So they're standing up, they're falling on their butt, they're knocking into things, and you're like, oh my God, the sky is falling. I can never let them sit on the floor. I can never let them do this because they're going to hurt themselves. Oh my God, there's a piece of dirt on their hand. Oh my God, they're getting dirty. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. The running, the jumping, the bumping into things are totally normal. The stages that they go through, Google, if you need to, certain behaviors that children exhibit. Some of them could be shocking to some of you, but it's actually quite normal. So it's just saying here that your son is watched over and protected. And then we have daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Now, I don't have a good vibe about that. So somebody may need to tell you something, and this is a personal thing. So some of you may need to ask, maybe some of you found something in your house or something strange was going on. You may need to ask your child, like, what happened? Or another child may tell you something about your daughter. Whether your daughter's an adult, sons and daughters come in all shapes, sizes, and ages, right? You could have a son or a daughter that's 58, 60. Maybe your son or daughter stole from you. But whatever this is, I feel like the answer to your question involves your daughter. I got a bad vibe from this. So I don't know if something got stolen from your purse. I don't know if there was like a credit card. Somebody used your credit card illegally. I don't know if, something went missing from your home. I don't know if a window got broken. I don't know if, something got damaged. Things are missing. Somebody's leaving the doors unlocked. The answers to your question involves your daughter. And then we have children. Your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose. So for some of you, working with kids, maybe you're a teacher, maybe you teach children's yoga, whatever it is that you're doing, it involves children. Maybe you're going to be a child psychologist. It has to do with children. Maybe you work for the court system with children. Maybe you're a child protective worker, but it involves children. And then it says, whom do you need to forgive? Walk away, everything's okay, and autumn. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. So this autumn is when the big money is going to come in, or the abundance is going to come in. Abundance can come in, maybe you're pregnant. Abundance can be a lot of groceries. Maybe you get something for free. It could be happiness. It could be true love. But the autumn is when in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. And then we have, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will all come true. Now, again, with the levels of consciousness. Sometimes you need to forgive yourself. Whom do you need to forgive? Are there things that you look back on that you're not so proud of? I can say yes, absolutely. I think most of us, we could say yes. Are there things that you can think back in your past, situations, conversations, where you're like, wow, why did I let that happen? Or, wow, why did this, how could I have been so stupid or so reckless? Or if I didn't do this, then that wouldn't have happened and this wouldn't have happened and it's all my fault. If you guys can think of something like that you still think about to this day, you need to forgive yourself, because ask yourself, if you did know better, would you have done the same thing? I don't think you would have. So it wasn't a literal, clearly a mistake. If you knew better, you would have done better. If that situation came about again, would you do the same things? I don't think you would. So forgive yourself. And then we have walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. This healthy situation, this walking away from this unhealthy situation to a healthy one, could literally be you forgiving yourself. Maybe some of you had a bad relationship and you're like, I don't want to have another relationship because what if I choose wrong again? And what if this person does harm to me or mine? Or maybe some of you are like, you know what? I never want to work in this field again because the way I was treated, I'll never go back to that. It's just going to be more of the same shit. I don't want it. You can't think like that. So you got to forgive yourself. Okay, so now we have everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. So some of you currently may think you made a mess of something. You might be like, you know what? I think I just effed up. I think I just messed up. It's actually saying you actually did right. If you lashed out at someone, if you had to show your teeth, if you had to growl a little bit, if you had to put up some boundaries, it's saying here, you did the right thing. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. Now, I think I have time I think I did them all. I think I did. Oh, two decks I didn't use. I'm going to try to hurry because my oldest, I think he's almost stressed. Okay. Sunday Tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. Hey, everyone. Thank you for your comments. I cannot read your comments, but at the end, I'll say hi to everybody because the camera's so far away. So I can't even reach it. All right. Sunday Tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know right now? Sunday Tarot messages. So we have keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Okay, so somebody here has chosen to just be a hoe. Then we have separation. And then we have, let's do one more. Girl with a snake and abundance. At the bottom of the deck is abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Now, so you guys are manifesting abundance. You're focused on yourself, your well-being, your stability. That's your focus, right? But somebody else's focus is many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. They just want to sleep around. They just want to be weird. They just want to have drama. That's what they want to do. You, on the other hand, are palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. That's what you're all about right now. You're about this abundance and this palm tree. Now we have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So the person that's reckless, the person who lives a very toxic lifestyle, they want to come back around. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So you guys have a narcissist coming straight your way while you're doing you and living your best life. They're coming back in. This could be a past person or a new person that's the same as this, your ex-narcissist. This person just sleeps around. They have no, they don't do the right things. Now, I will tell you this. I saw something a few years back on social media. I can't remember where, but it was like, successful people don't get involved in drama. Successful people don't have the time or energy, and they can't risk it. So they can't afford to be sleeping around and possibly impregnating 100 people. They don't have time. They don't have time to be in dramas or beef. They usually stick to themselves, focus on their work, focus on what they're doing, and they enjoy their downtime. They go on vacations, they do what they got to do, but there's a time and a place for everything. It's saying here that some of you are in that energy, that abundance, that palm tree energy. You're getting things done. You're very focused on your future. You're very, you enjoy your life, but you're not living recklessly. You're not living dangerously. So a recipe for disaster for someone who's very focused and successful or is wanting to be successful is to let someone like a narcissist into their life, to let someone reckless, somebody who sleeps around, because then that puts you at risk of STDs, right? That puts you at risk of looking like a fool, right? That puts you in mental and emotional turmoil, right? So can you really afford to be dealing with someone like that? I don't think so. So, yeah. Also, narcissists are envious. We know that. They hate you for what you have. They hate you for your successes. So if you get with someone that's a narcissist and they see you're focused, what are they coming for? They're coming for your focus. They want to get you, they want to get your mind off of what you're supposed to be thinking about, right? Give me attention. Do you have time for me? Hey, this, hey, that. So that you won't be focused, so you'll lose your success. That's what they want you to do. So be careful with all that. All right, Sunday Tarot messages for the collective to carry over for the week. What does the collective need to know? Good job, baby. What does the collective need to know? So there is someone who is in pure terror. So we got somebody who's in pure terror right now. They're in terror because of your Four of Wands, your Two of Wands, and then your Ace of Pentacles. You got someone in complete and total pure terror over the fact of your abundance and your successes. With the Eight of Swords here, somebody is monitoring this, obsessively monitoring your finances and what's coming. It's also saying here that this person is like literally having a meltdown over it. They've become very emotionally unstable, pocket watching you. Let me get more cards to detail this, but you're very stable and you got even more stability upcoming, possibly in the next 2 days to 2 weeks. Could even be 2 months. I don't think it's 2 years though. Or this could be February. Let me put more. Okay, somebody wants to come in and slow you down. That's with Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to come in and slow you down. With the Five of Wands, they want to create conflict for you as well. And then the Four of Swords. Yep, somebody wants to put you down, put you out of business, put you out of Like, let's say you're going to class on time and you're getting straight A's. They want you to not go to class. They want you to miss so much class that you're out of the program, that you don't go to school there anymore. That's what this person wants. With this Knight of Swords, this person's, they're fighting to the death. So we got the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands here, it is saying here that that you overcome all of this. It's saying like you kind of know it's coming. So it's like, you're like, oh, why, hello. What are you doing? Oh, nice to see you again. And then you keep it moving. You're like, aren't you going to invite me in? So we got the Knight of Wands. This could be a neighbor, a Sagittarius, or a person that's foreign to you, or a player, a hoe, just like with the other cards we're talking about. Yep, Six of Cups, they want you back. A past player wants you back. This is either a past person or this is someone that is going to remind you or be exactly like the past person. This is a user. They're going to come in and say they want to work with you. Hey, no, things are different. I want to do better. They're also studying you, just so you know. Ace of Swords are going to be contacting you. They've been studying you. So like, let's say you're posting things on social media about your dreams, about the things you want. They've been studying you so that when they come in, they know exactly what to say or what not to say to trigger you. So this person is pretty cunning and they're ready to pounce. So just expect to hear from them. But they do need money from you. With the Six of Pentacles, they do need a handout. Three of Swords. Yep, they're broke and they want to break you. Eight of Cups. Yep. So if this person did cause you any kind of like emotional damage, physical, financial damage, they want to come in and do worse. Two of Cups, Page of Cups, Five of Swords. Oh, they already tried and you shut them down. Hey, some of you, this person already tried to do this to you. It's saying this person already tried. What do you say when you do things like that?
Excuse me.
Thank you. Okay. This person already tried and you guys overcame. So like, if you guys recognize this and if this is your story and you let this person back in, I mean, you're kind of going to get what you wanted, right? So if you know somebody's not a good person, if you know they're not good for you, and you let them in your life and then they do more of the same, whose fault is that really? So just, all about levels of consciousness and mindset, right? Got to take responsibility. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you, guys. I'm Jamie Sieber 23. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I do have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Sieber 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that would be super duper lovely. Also, I do have products on my website. I typically ship out the very next day. No extra fees for shipping. Is your brother's shoes on?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let me go and say good morning. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, One Sassy Mama. Good morning, Diana. Happy birthday. Kate. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning. I'm a child lover. Good morning, I'm Amara. Good morning, Samira. Good morning, Autumn. Good morning, Jackie Gwynn. Good morning, Princessa. Good morning, Lena. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Lena. Let's see, who else? Tresha. Hey, Tresha, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Have a great day. Love you long time. Ta-ta for now.